Brandon, I am just so excited that today I finally get to marry you, the love of my life. I know that the weather is looking beautiful, which means race night will probably still be on, and I can't thank you enough for sacrificing your points lead so you can get married to me.
Shanna, I'm so excited to have you become my wife here today, and looking forward to the rest of our lives together and getting to see you grow as a person and see us grow as a couple.
I'm just very grateful that we get to spend the rest of our lives together. Honestly, it still feels a little surreal. I can't even believe this is actually happening because it just seems so perfect and we're just so perfectly matched. So I love you so much and I can't wait to see you when I'm walking down the aisle at 2 o'clock. I'll see you there. Shanna, I love you. You truly are such an amazing person, and I am so happy I'll get to call you my wife soon. You are the kindest, sweetest, and most honest person I know.
Brandon, I'm so truly and deeply excited to spend the rest of my life with you. I honestly feel like the luckiest lady alive to become your wife in just a few hours. You're incredibly hardworking, talented, funny, kind, passionate, and you always see the best in others.
I am always amazed at how much you care for others and how much love you spend on people. I am looking forward to being able to call you my wife and to spend our lives together.
Thank you for teaching me more patience and how to go with the flow and helping me to live in the moment. So let's enjoy every moment of our wedding day together, and may we do so every moment for the rest of our lives.
It makes me so happy how you have accepted all of my flaws and still love me, except my Legos.
May God richly bless our lives together, and may He grant us the wisdom, forgiveness, and understanding for us to have a beautiful marriage. I love you with every fiber of my being, Brandon, and I can't wait to see you on the altar.
I can't wait to celebrate with you tonight. I love you, Brandon. I love this because I mentioned the Legos in my letter too.
I know our marriage will be filled with wonderful things ahead and probably more Legos than the average marriage too. See you soon, dear. I love you. Your bride, Shanna. Oh, that was the incorrect side to start on. Whoops. 2-pager. Dear Brandon, I can't believe it is actually here, our wedding day. The days spent preparing and counting down, okay, maybe just me counting down, have flown by so fast, and I know today will too. I'm going to try and just soak in and memorize as much as I can. It's funny to think back when we first met about how nervous yet excited I was. It definitely rivals all of the butterflies in my stomach the past few days. Even after our first date, I knew that you were different and a special person. One feeling I remember from that night at Hefe Rojo was feeling at ease and comfortable with you. I never felt that right off the bat. I could easily be myself, but with you it was the most welcome feeling, and you continue to make me feel this way each and every day. You made me feel valued, respected, cared for, safe, and deeply, deeply loved. You made me feel like a priority, and I'm so glad you did. Your personality, wit, charm also sent me head over heels quickly. I can honestly say that I had never had so much fun in my life when I'd started dating. You make me laugh like 80% of the time when we are together. You make me feel the happiest self we are together, and I can't thank you enough for that.
As I start a wedding message today, I thought I'd just start with the question that I think everybody has on their mind. Why in the world did you plan a wedding during race season? Am I right? Everybody's wondering that? We did, why? Because Brandon, you showed what's much more important than racing, didn't you? And the amazing thing, this is shocking, I've ran this by a couple people, you found somebody that let you race up to this weekend, even with the wedding coming. Shows somebody who's in your corner, isn't she? So why'd they choose this weekend during the middle of racing season? Well, guess what? Their love is much more important than that, isn't it? But since it's right in the middle of racing season, if you can hand off your flowers. Now, Brandon, before you wave the checkered flag, when does the checkered flag usually wave?
For the last last lap.
All right, so you made it. It's wedding day, so turn around. All your planning has happened. So look at everybody and wave the checkered flag. Felt good, didn't it, after all that planning? But now here's the interesting thing. Today, the race is really just beginning, isn't it? Today you're saying that we are all in, and really, when the checkered flag comes out at the end of the race, today you're actually saying that that's the last time you wave the checkered flag. That you won't wave the checkered flag again in your relationship. That your love never ends, does it? No matter what may come, no matter what's on turn 3 or turn 4, no matter what hardships come in this relationship, whether the crowd is for you or against you, this is the last time you wave that checkered flag.
Ephesians chapter 5, verses 1 and 2. Be imitators of God, therefore, as dearly loved children, and live a life of love, just as Christ loved us and gave himself up for us as a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 3 through 6. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight.
Love is patient and kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, and it is not self-seeking. And if you think of it, when you're racing, you usually want to win, don't you? And you want everybody else to lose. The worst thing you can do for your relationship is want just yourself to win and be self-seeking. The best thing you can do for each other is actually not care whether you win or whether you win, but rather be all in for your relationship. Don't be self-seeking. Be all in for the other person, even if that meant you lost that argument, or maybe even simply where you went to dinner. Be all in for the other person. And then when you think about it, the race we're truly running today is a race of life that leads into life everlasting. The day the checkered flag waves is the day that you get to see Jesus with your own eyes, and you get to see the one who loved you that much. And today is the opportunity for you two to say, we're going to run this race together. We're going to support each other on that race. We're going to make the checkered flag of seeing Jesus at the very end the most important thing, and we are going to love each other whatever may come. So since you will not wave the checkered flag, I'm taking it away from you. And what I want you to just hold each other's hands for a moment. Look up at that cross. You are loved that much. So now Shanna and Brandon, go and love each other well. And the peace of God that passes your understanding will guard you and keep you strong in his love. Amen.
Thank you everyone for joining us today to celebrate Shanna and Brandon. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Shanna's little sister, Heather. So throughout our lives, I've got to see Shanna do a lot of different things and achieve a lot of her dreams. First going out to Mayo for the doctoral program in physical therapy, and then later getting her job at Mayo Clinic, which is just so amazing. But there's still one thing missing with their life. So a lot of you probably know they met on a dating app, but I just don't know how many people meet the person they're gonna marry the first time they go out on a date. And I thought that was pretty cool for you guys, that was Shanna's first date, and that's who she stayed with. So even when she first was talking to him, she was nervous to go out on the first date, but she told me, oh, I'm gonna go meet Brandon, and kind of told me a little bit about him. And then we talked a little bit after their first date, and even then she had a really good feeling about him right from the beginning. But there was 2 approvals that we were a little more concerned about. Thankfully, Ro and Sal accepted Brandon into the family. So if you don't know, that's Shanna's cats. So, Shanna, I'm just really happy you found such a great man to spend the rest of your life with, and that you guys are gonna have a wonderful life together.
Brandon and I met freshman year. He was literally the first person I met when I got to UND, actually. We walked up the stairs to 3rd floor in Fulton, and before I even met my roommate, he was outside in the hallway, like, hand extended, shaking my hand, ready to meet me, and I thought that was really cool. So he made a really good first impression. I have to digress just for a second here, though, to tell you all about how I met Shanna. She knew this was coming from a mile away, don't worry. We went out and we were gonna go cross-country skiing with Brandon and Shanna. And Shanna came up, and actually my wife Nikki introduced herself and said, "Hi, I'm Nikki." And then Shanna, thinking she was gonna say, "Hi, Nikki, I'm Shanna," said, "Hi, I'm Shanny." Wait, no I'm not. That's not my name. I've never been called that before in my life. So she is officially in my phone contacts Shanny, and forever will be. Even after that totally botched introduction, I knew Shanna was an amazing person for Brandon. She grew up in a racing family, which, I mean, to be honest, is pretty unique around here, I think. She loved to try new things, and most importantly, she's just as nerdy in all the right ways as Brandon. They are literally the only couple I know that still play Pokemon Go, so there's that. She's also the self-pronounced Christmas queen, if you didn't know that.
Now, Shanna, I don't know if you noticed this, but the race theme was a little up Brandon's alley, even though we know you like it. Have you noticed anything in the room?
Who brought the Christmas tree out?
There's a Christmas tree. Did you really just notice that now?
I did.
All right.
I was a little distracted earlier.
Snuck it in there. So on that Christmas tree right now, I have an ornament on there with the focus of the passage you chose. On that Christmas tree, April's girls each made an ornament on there. And on that Christmas tree, each of your moms brought a special ornament to be on that tree. Because we know how much that means to you. Christmas time. We know, Brandon, I heard that you even know that, and you even snuck one time and set the tree up for her. That's pressure when it comes to her. So good work.
And just wanted to thank everybody for coming, especially those who travel long distances, some of us further than others, but appreciate everybody taking the time to come out. And I'm so happy for Brandon and Shanna. They look like a great couple. The little bit that Cindy and I have been around him, we're very impressed and happy to have him in our family too.
I'm Les, I'm Brandon's dad, and I want to officially welcome everybody to Minnesota, all you Michiganders out here, and we appreciate everybody coming. Right now it's the time where I want to offer a little fatherly advice, I guess. It's the things that you're the same and that you have similarities, that makes life easy. So the nerdiness, the great sense of humor, but it's the differences where we come with challenges. So I just kind of want to illustrate one of the differences between them. You know, Brandon, he's kind of laid back. Well, Shanna's a little type A. So I was over at their house the other day, and I was just kind of snooping around, and I found this. Shanna's wedding planning day, or plan, book number 3 of 15. So, you know, let's open it up here. Yeah, right here, page 46. At 2:02, 39 seconds, Emily will, with her left hand clutching flowers, right hand hooked in Matt's arm, leads with her right foot, takes 27 steps down the aisle at 1.7 feet per second, and at 2:03:18, she releases Matt's hand and takes her spot on the left side of the altar. So that kind of gives you a little idea how Shanna's doing her planning and stuff. On the other hand, I found Brandon's plan too. Wedding, 7:10 at Redeemer. Get 5 groomsmen.
It is my joy and privilege for the first time to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Brandon and Shanna Duellman. Brandon, you may kiss your bride. It is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. And now these 3 things remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.